Hey there, boys and girls. Today we're gonna learn about the worst possible way to travel around the Black Sea, featuring sickness.
Earlier today threw up and it was all black.
Getting lost.
I really have no idea where we are.
Getting stuck. Getting wet.
Whoa!
Getting punched in the face. A whole bunch of Soviet stuff.
Wow, that was slightly terrifying.
Getting lost again.
In an island, where are we?
Don't know. None of us actually know.
Maybe some balloons. More wildlife than planned. And of course, getting lost.
Apparently Romania is somewhere ahead of us.
Also some good shit about happiness and connecting and some other hippie garbage over along the way. But Mayhem 18! Now, you may be wondering, what exactly was Mayhem 18?
3, 2, 1. There we
Yeah,
go.
that was much better.
Well, I guess Mayhem was our first attempt at actually like planning and organizing a trip.
Yeah,
I
we
guess.
successfully looped the world, no one had died, and can we do it again? Because that was kind of fun.
We wanted to go to Georgia and we wanted to go to Transnistria. Those were
Yes.
the two. Basically, we wanted to go around the Black Sea in a way.
Key points were a bunch of strangers, because that's what made the first one crazy. Bunch of terrible cars, because that's what made the first one hard. A plan, but a very loose plan.
Vague plan.
Yeah.
We had destinations. We had no plan on how to get there.
Yep.
And everything worked out fantastic and there wasn't any problems.
There was no breakdowns, no illness, no
No
one got
arguments.
hurt, no physical assault.
No relationships were destroyed.
No one fell off a car at one point. No one bailed. It was perfect. Now I think about
it was.
Cool, I think that's basically everything.
Yeah.
And this is what happened.
So just real quick, the first couple of days of the trip, we're just going through Western Europe, and they were all very happy-go-lucky and just wonderful, which we know you didn't come here to watch, so we're just gonna blast through this part real quick.
First of all, we're not responsible for shit. Perfect.
It is launch day. Well, tomorrow's gonna be launch day, but today is party day. We're putting across our care packages. Gun Brewery is fancy enough to sponsor us. They give us a shitload of beers. We have your decision maker, and then we have your direction finder. So just like any good convoy should, we decided to start off at a pub. The fine folks at the Sir Roger Tichborne were kind enough to let us crash in their field for the night and enjoy some of their tasty beverages. And of course, no meet and greet would be complete without having a bonfire to sit around and introduce yourselves over.
You want to put it at the bottom, not on top where the fire already is?
I was going for the lower bit.
Try and give moral support to the fire that's already there. I'm sure I shouldn't be touching this like this, but...
As per usual for the convoy, Max's car decided not to start, so we all set off to the ferry and they had to play catch-up.
Update number 1. So the car got fixed in time. Lady Michelle, how goes it?
Splendid, I do declare. Yes.
You're enjoying being British, aren't you?
I absolutely adore it.
Delight.
Fantastic.
No, fuck off. Wow.
There's not really much to say. It's really fucking windy. And everyone seems to be having a good time so far. The teams are doing well. We're the only car with any real mechanical issues. And fingers crossed.
Meanwhile, in Belgium!
Few beers in here.
Focus.
I bought stuff to clean. Doesn't like my face. That's.
On the OG convoy, we had a couple of Belgians in our crew, and they asked us to stop by their place whenever we're driving through. Now, we specifically drive through Belgium just to go visit their place. Always one to be fashionably late, Max and the rest of the crew caught up with us at our home sweet home in Belgium.
Convoy windshields are. So as soon as it kind of like.
We have our sixth vehicle, old school OG Johnny here.
Proud owner.
Showing off his new van with the perfect insignia.
Entry ladies.
Ingag Dames. I said it perfectly.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's fine.
This is the first step towards making what is a stupid drive into an official trip.
We camped out last night in Belgium and a friend of the Convoys. Great night, and now everyone's packing up, getting ready for the day ahead. Just packing up the cars and getting ready to go.
And it's now day 2. We're heading to Luxembourg, hopefully.
I definitely want someone to get a photo on that one as well. Is that right?
So we've arrived in Vianden, which has a really nice castle, and we're just gonna wander into town and check it out.
Specific bottle of drink which we have. You have to have it full. So the challenge is to get a local from each country to stick their flag onto the car. So this is a person from Luxembourg doing the flag of Luxembourg. That was so much better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was just going to be like, oh, there's a castle in the distance, but the whole village. We are using free water from the car cleaner via the water to go filter to fill up our fuel shakers with fuel so we can eat for free at almost midnight in a German truck stop somewhere on the way to the Austrian border. You sound like you're...
What's all this then?
How's the drive?
It was long, but we made it. They're drunk. I'm tired. I'm gonna have a beer, and then I think I'm gonna hit the hay.
I feel like this cool guy. Yeah, fuck it.
I was posting the link of the...
It's weird.
Nearly. I mean, like...
Where are you going?
I'm going in there.
So that was the first wild camping night of the trip. Some folks slept in tents, some slept in converted vans, and some slept on a pile of garbage.
Nice. Beautiful.
There you go, guys. A bit of Belgium.
It was then time for the classic, holy shit, Western Europe is expensive, we need to get the fuck out of here as fast as possible part of the trip. This was a super long drive, so let's just skip. Ooh, famous castle, skip. Another castle, skip. Another castle, skip. And Slovenia!
And there it is.
I've literally only been here for like half an hour and it's amazing.
Oh, baby, yeah.
So essentially we got into Lake Bled and we spoke with a really nice bar guy at the hostel that we're hoping to stay at, and he's gonna give us all rooms for 25 people on a discounted rate, and we're gonna get some cheap drinks.
Yeah.
There's talk of going for a swim in Lake Bled, which I'm very excited about, except for the fact that I'm terrible at swimming. Oh yeah, cheers!
It's not great at trying to get Charles.
That's pretty fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, no, like...
Oh really?
Turn away.
Belly flop.
No way. That is not deep at all.
Lake Bled is pretty well known for its pretty little church on a tiny little island. And to rent a boat to get out there, it's only 15 euros, which you'd have to be pretty cheap not to take.
And we didn't film the upcoming because, well, we didn't have the camera because it was in the bag. But you have the camera now, and that's what you're watching inside. And here's the bag. Kept things dry.
Thank you, scrubber. And it actually makes a great flotation device if you're like me and retarded at swimming.
We made it alive!
We thanked the hostel owner for taking care of us and giving us a sweet deal, and prepared for the next day heading to Croatia.
Don't have too much of a long drive, do you?
That old Convoy feeling of terror when your car doesn't turn on in the morning. The battery was dead. I don't know why, so potentially in the future we'll find out if that's going to continue being an issue. But we did jump it and get it started. So, woo!
Do I have to pretend not to be hungover?
No, you can do that.
So we're now approaching the Croatian border, set out from Lake Bled this morning. Some of us a little worse for wear. I'm a lot worse for wear.
So we were at the Croatian border and the guy's like searching the van and he's like, what is global convoy? What is this? And we were just like, oh, so it's our thing, and we took these 2 cars around the world, and then he like takes a step back and looks at the van and is like, this won't make it past Croatia. So I'm like, oh, you're saying my van's like shit? It's gonna break.
Yeah. I love the people out here.
We made it down to the Plitvic Lakes in Croatia, and boy, it was pretty.
It looked like a fairy tale land. Probably one of the top 5 most beautiful places I've ever seen. And now we're driving to do some wild camping on one of the Croatian islands.
Wild camping on the island of Pag. Sam has cooked up an absolute fucking storm. Picked all the food, he's cooked himself, and over there there's fire. It's just gonna be a good time. It's about as good as you can get for wild camping.
This is exactly why I'm on this convoy. I am on a beach, on an island, in the middle of Croatia. That's the Mediterranean Sea. I'm surrounded by friends. I have wine. I'm by a campfire. This is living the dream.
Good morning, guys. So we've just woken up on a beach on an island in Croatia today, taking a 2-hour drive into Montenegro. So there we go. That's Bosnia. Sorry, it's been a long trip.
Why are we here? We are having a pit stop on the way to Bosnia.
Oh, okay. So, crossing into Croatia from Slovenia, we did just fine. It was a breeze. We even made the lady laugh with her chandelier. However, it might be more difficult to cross into Bosnia and Herzegovina, so we'll see how it goes. Last time the van had troubles getting through. Hopefully it's all smooth sailing for now. We're all going through together, so hopefully that'll be make it okay.
And that's when everything went to complete shit.
So, I know you want to. What's just happened?
So we're having a bit of issues at the border. Belgians are through. They're on the other side, all good. Ben and Jaren get through, go up.
and they didn't bring the original V5 document, so they're now not allowed in, which means they have to go back to Croatia to try and get a copy of it, or if they can't, then that's kind of the end of the road trip for them, because you need proof of ownership. The Clio's been pulled over and the 2 girls have been taken in, I don't know what for, and they've been completely searched. And we're just waiting in no man's land with people in and out.
In the beautiful rain.
Do the hokey cokey and you turn around. So yeah, and it's raining.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with another episodes in 2023 or something. Whenever we kind of get to it, it'll happen. I don't know what I'm saying. I've kind of ruined this portion of it.
Favorite country so far and why? 10 seconds.
What?
Croatia,
Because?
it was cool and pretty.
That'll do.